All right. Welcome everyone who happens to be tuning in from wherever your butt happens to be sitting, whether it's a computer desk, a toilet, or just laying in bed when you should be sleeping. You have found an untitled superhero game, currently being ran here on the tavern board by me. Hi, my name is Matt. I made a thing in a week, and we're gonna see if it's broken. Those people attempting to break it are here, and they would be Josh. Would you mind introducing yourself and a little bit about your character? Josh, do we got you? Did we lose you?
Nah, he dead.
He's gone.
Gancha's also dead.
It's those supervillains have already gotten to us.
Yep.
I
Somehow.
I do see. Hold on one second.
Hey, hear me?
Yep, we got you.
Hey, I was trying to get it to set up and join in, but I couldn't get. I have to troubleshoot. I had it working the other day, but I couldn't get my it to pick up my mic through the computer. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I can, if you're worried about sharing the screen, I can share that for now.
Yeah, that if I'm sharing the screen, I have to run the audio through my computer, and I can hear you guys, but for some reason my microphone won't come through.
Sure.
I don't know why.
Okay. All good in the hood. Hey, episode
what
one,
were you asking? Sorry about that.
Who are you, and who are you playing as?
My name is Josh, and I am playing as the psychic hero Failsafe.
Beautiful, beautiful. We'll learn more about Failsafe as we continue. I'll jump to Ganja next. Our next player being Ganja. Ganja, who are you, and who are you playing as?
Hi, my name is Nate. I often go by Ganja Critic. My character is a young man named Elias Ward. His superhero name is Night Warden. He operates in the shadows, relies on armor and his weapons to get him through combat and taking out the bad guys. He's inspired by a little bit of a cross of Batman and Red Hood, and we'll learn more about him as we play.
Wonderful. And that leaves Cole. Cole, who are we playing today?
I'm currently playing a person named Rocket. A young person who is essentially a reverse Superman, I guess you can call it for the backstory. He has two alien-like parents and a very weird mentor named Jackson. He's currently in the hero biz. That's all.
Yeah. Jackson, we'll learn about him rather shortly. So yeah, those are our heroes. Failsafe, Night Warden, and of course Rocket. And they all start this game with mentors, and we all meet our mentors and our players as they immediately enter some sort of combat. You guys are all told this is in the simulated training center, but something about the jet ride, something about the helicopter ride, something about the Warden mobile felt too real for it to be a simulation. As you guys have kind of unblindfolded, and you do hear sirens somewhere off into the distance as all of your mentors look at you. Let's jump to you already mentioned yours, Rocket. Who is your mentor?
Meet Jackson, a cat. A literal cat.
A
Not just any
literal
cat, though. A very hyper intelligent cat.
That's right.
This dude is very smart. Very. But yeah, that's what you guys see.
All right, I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so you guys can see the town of Pleasantdale. I'll jump back to dice rolls. Yeah, so we have Jackson, which is of course Rocket's mentor. We find you dropped off right there, Rocket. I'll shrink you down to size. Failsafe, would you mind explaining who your mentor is?
Yeah, my mentor was the hero Lucky.
Absolutely. And what do we know about Lucky?
He has a surprisingly good luck, and somehow people don't really understand, but he always gets the job done in a way that people could just simply describe. He's really lucky.
Yep. Of course. As we jump now to Night Warden. Night Warden, who is your mentor?
My mentor is Iron Stride, and Iron Stride is he is an armored hero and specializes in logistics and training. Took me under his wing, taught me about operating in the shadows, moving across the city using rooftops and tunnels, dark alleys, things like that, and how to make sure your armor is good enough to get you through and make sure you don't die.
But did we introduce everyone, or we still got one more? I blacked
Hilarious.
out.
Hilarious. Muted mic. I'm the king of muted mics. If this is
Oh
your
my
first time
God.
watching our video, I'm the king of muted mics. We should make a running theme for it where you guys get a assistance dice every time I mute my mic and go on for about 3 minutes. So yes, we find Lucky and Failsafe entering the front of some unknown town surrounded by corn that looks to be at its peak. The weather is pleasant. The town is busy enough, but you can tell people are vacating from a certain location. Failsafe, as you and Lucky kind of glide down on your drones. Lucky looks at you and he goes, "Okay, here it is. This is your first one. You're going to be on your own. I'll be right over here if you need anything. You won't. You're going to do just fine. Headset on. And if you have any questions, I'll be right around the corner. Just go with the flow. You'll find your groove. You got this. And don't forget the last thing we worked on. You're going to need that out there. Do you have any words to your mentor as he just slowly backs up, giving you 2 thumbs up, a big, huge smile with his slick back tail?
Failsafe turns to him and says, I guess it's time for me to see if I'm lucky too."
Yeah. And don't forget our last training. As you now hear kind of crackling over the intercom, I know it didn't feel like much. It felt like a bunch of dipping and dodging and eyes closed, but you've got this. And then there's a click. Failsafe will introduce this world through your eyes. As you get dropped off right at the center of town, right at the entrance, there is an interstate that seems to be right next to this town. It looks like a decent size, maybe city you could call it. It's maybe too big for a town, but not quite big enough for a city. Right behind you, just on the other side of the interstate, is an unbelievable amount of corn. It has grown. It's not quite peak height yet, but it's so high that you can't quite see over it now that you're back on ground level. And it's not like you kind of get on your tippy toes and you're like, oh, there's the farm. There's not a farm in sight. There's not even a tractor in sight. There's just corn all around the city. Corn and trees and interstate. This is one of those towns that no one knows why it was ever made. No one knows how it came about. It could have been sheer dumb luck. But now that you're looking at it, it has just a little bit of beauty to it. It almost feels like a hidden place that most maps forgotten about. What does Failsafe do on his first steps into Pleasantdale as he can hear the sirens off in the distance?
So the first thing Failsafe would do would be to identify the direction of wherever the trouble's at. And so he'd probably get to high ground.
Okay. So it sounds like you want to give me a what do you think? Intelligence or agility plus your drones? What are you thinking?
The intelligence.
Okay. And for anyone who's wondering how this game works, this is a custom game I kind of came up with. If you know Call of Cthulhu, it's like Call of Cthulhu except for flip it upside down. We're not trying to get under a certain number, we're trying to get over a certain number. So all of our players have strength ability, agility ability, intellect, willpower, and presence. Those are their main core skills. Those are their abilities. Sorry, not skills. But they get to add on a extra little something, a little bit of flavor, a small dice to their D100 they roll for their ability scores. In those three categories they get to add on to are tech, magical power, and raw power. Tech obviously being pretty simple to grasp. That's your grappling hook, that's your go-go gadget legs, all that good stuff. Magic power being able to shoot lightning out of your hand, or being able to heal someone at a touch. Sinking into the shadows, becoming the shadows, and popping out somewhere else. That's magical power. And of course there's raw power, which is meant to be some otherworldly, other deity-like power that just you were born with it, you just have. Which leads us into what sort of characters we have chosen. We all have humans, but there were three options. Our players could have been a human, they could have been an alien, or they could have been a creature of myth. They all have different advantages, which we can learn about as we play. With humans being the most versatile, being able to choose any of those categories of skills they wanted, they all decided we want variety. So Failsafe, first off, what ability are we using, and then what skill are we using?
So we're using intelligence and probably the telekinesis.
Okay, absolutely. So go ahead. Our first roll of the game, I will set it to an easy one because what you're doing is trying to get your height and kind of get the lay of the land. So go ahead and roll that in our little chat and let's see what you get. Also, what are you trying to beat? What's your easy score there?
My easy score. Let me pull that up.
And as he's pulling it up, there are 3 different levels of it. There's easy, normal, and hard. Obviously, you'll just have to kind of figure out the flow of that, listeners. But
Under intellect, right?
yes, under intellect, kind of on the
My
further
easy
right
score
side.
is 51.
Okay, so you're looking to get above a 51 on this roll.
And to roll, what's the command to roll?
I believe it's exclamation point. Oh, I typed in that. Oops. Yep, exclamation point, roll, and then D100. Nice. Go ahead and add your telekinesis as well. Whether that is a tier 1, which is D4, tier 2, which is D6, tier 3, which is a D8, or tier 4, which is a D10. So whichever tier your telekinesis is at.
Yeah, it's a tier 2.
Okay, go ahead and roll a D6 for us. Okay, so in grand total, 68. That passes your easy. Does that pass your normal?
My normal is 60.
Okay. And I'm assuming that does not pass your hard then.
69's my hard.
Oh, it was so close. It was very, very close. As you fly up, oh, I forgot to get my flying sticks out that actually put you guys super, super high up in the air. Failsafe, you fly up and you are able to see all of this town. Now that you're in the air, you can kind of feel the breeze. You kind of feel a little bit of the humidity in the air, almost like it's going to rain at some point today. You see a large, massive tower. You see a big living convention. You see the school. You see the townhouse. You see a big junkyard. A really strange, like, does not fit in this town, second tower. And then just a city or town kind of surrounded by trees. But what failsafe you do see for sure is something happening over here. A group of people with guns and... Where's my getaway vehicle? And a getaway vehicle. All lined up as if they're going into a store of some sort. Failsafe, what would you like to do?
I would like to fly over to the kind of tree cover near them and get a better view. I think you're muted again.
Ah, dang it. I have to give you another dice. Is this a good spot, or are you thinking over here by, like, Town Hall?
So I mean that tree looks bigger. I would say the biggest tree
Okay.
would be that, but I don't know if that's just the map. If they're
It's-
all really the same size.
They're actually just 2 big trees. Where you're at is actually probably much more coverage.
Better cover.
Yep.
Yeah. Then yeah, where I'm at.
Okay. Next, we will go to Night Warden. Night Warden, of course. Where else would you be if you stay up there? Nice. Well, you fell. Sorry, Night Warden. It was a good go, but you hit the ground too hard. Both legs broke. Your spine compressed into a small soda can. No, Night Warden, it doesn't want you to live up there for now. But on top of what you know, to be the Huxel Tower, And you would even know the owner, Max Huxell. Huxley Tower. Maxwell Huxley is the owner of said tower. You're not quite sure why your mentor is associated or has access to this tower, but he does. As your mentor, Ironstride, kind of looks down at you, he goes, "Okay, it's daylight. You got this. We can't use all the tricks I taught you." But he points over to the obvious convenience store robbery, bank robbery that it seems to be happening, and he points over there. These are the guys. I know you guys, I'm supposed to tell you it's a simulation. It's not. These are real stakes. Those are real bullets. Those are real people on the line. Night Warden, you can handle this, right?
I got this.
Okay. Might be a little too early, but
No, I got this.
he like reaches for one of his pouches and he hands you something. What does he hand you? And don't say anything currently on your list.
Okay. He hands me a device that is almost like a zip line, if you will. It shoots out a projectile with a very strong industrial strength cable attached to it. And it allows me to move from one point to another very rapidly.
Okay. As he hands it to you, he goes, "Okay, don't forget 3 uses before you got to pull it all back together. You got to put everything back together or buy new cable. You can jump, you can shoot it, it'll propel you a little bit. You can jump and shoot it, it'll propel you a little bit more. That way, you're not confined to like a big open space. You're not stuck there. You're not like that one weird bug guy who can only fight crime in New York City."
Thank you. I'll be sure to use it right, and I'll take good care of it. And thank you for everything. I won't let you down.
Okay. And he used to always say, "Meet me back at the mansion," and he just looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I'll be in your headset if you need anything, but they're telling me I've got to step away, so good luck."
Okay.
And you see his iron skates kind of pop out, and he starts gliding off in the air on his iron, and he just is gone. Night
hopefully
Warden.
I'll see him at the mansion later, I guess.
Night Warning on the top of this big tower, something that, yes, it doesn't fit in, not quite as much as the building kind of behind you over here, but it is by far the tallest building there is. You can see these bank robbers now in mid-heist. What are you thinking? What are you doing?
I'm thinking I'm going to use this device he just gave me to kind of shoot myself down into the tree lines, and using stealth kind of work my way through the tree line, because I am going to approach that building and attempt to stop these guys.
All right. So are you using agility and stealth then?
Yes.
Okay. And just to be clear, it's the tree line that failsafe also landed in, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I will say at the moment, there's nobody in there. So for you, it is very tactically, it makes sense to land there. But you will land there at the same time as failsafe, as long as you succeed this roll. What's your agility easy at right now?
That would be 63.75.
Okay. All right.
64.
All right. Let's get a roll here. Exclamation point roll 1d100, and then whatever your tier is for stealth. Look at that. Does that pass your hard as well?
That does not pass my hard, no.
Okay, okay. So as you kind of jet across, you get about here before you like feel the end of the line, and you have 2 more bursts of it, and you're able to. And as you're landing, I was gonna say, you two like get really close. Failsafe lands right next to you, and you're about to maybe shoot one more time to land like a higher up into the tree, as you see this person dressed in white with glowing orbs, kind of a circular disc around them. You guys kind of land next to each other, and before you guys have a moment to say anything, we will jump over here to Rocket. Rocket, Jackson sits upon your shoulder. He has always been good about not hitting you with his tail, but you've noticed it a lot today. As you guys pull up in just a regular vehicle, he stops you about right here, and he goes, "That's quite far enough. Rocket, I know your parents would be proud of you of this day." As he purrs a little bit, as he steps into the passenger seat and kind of plops his little cat butt down, he looks up at you and goes, I'm proud as well. You've done well, and this is your first mission by yourself. And he scratches behind his ear, kind of circles around trying to find a good spot, and sits down again. You're gonna do fine. I think you'll do great. And he puts a tiny little cat paw on you, and he goes, I don't have much more to tell you than that, but you make sure you're thinking. Don't go crazy out there. You gotta use this. And he kind of climbs up on your shoulder and taps his little cat paw on your head.
I'll try to this time. I'll make sure I won't disappoint you. I'll do my best.
Okay. Also, I'm gonna need you to call me
And
an
me.
Uber.
Oh, you're an Uber? Well, don't worry. I already got that covered as a Uber store just pulls up.
Perfect. As Jackson kind of steps into the Uber, remember, I'll be here. And he points to his own ear, and he like acknowledges your ear. And remember, most bank robberies, they only have a 13% chance of success. Without heroes.
Rocket Sword just nodded his head.
And Jackson drives down this interstate that is in between Pleasantdale and the large grouping of corn. You still have a vehicle. It's a 1996 Honda Civic. It's been well kept up. What would you like to do?
My character just sort of looks at the vehicle. He sort of rubs his hand on the hood and just sort of says under his breath, "Okay, I need to modify this thing into something really cool once this is over." As he's already had some ideas of a transforming car turning into a robot.
Of course. This is what I get for giving you a car.
Yep.
The radio kicks
Yes.
on, and you hear the voice. Someone you're not quite familiar with, but you will become very familiar with later on down the road, and that would be Danny Harper. You hear, Danny Harper here, tuning in for the Pleasant Report. unfortunately, today not being so pleasant, as a group of bank robbers have attempted to hold up the bank. Our security guard, Janet, she's unable to perform her duties at the time. We assume tied up and nothing worse than that. If anyone is hearing this and is able to help, please. This is Danny Harper of the Pleasantdale News. Please, we could use your help.
As my character sort of has his visors on that have multiple eyes like a spider, as he's sort of going to activate, let me see here, the thermal vision and the energy vision. Thermal vision to obviously see heat signatures and stuff, and for the energy aura one to see energy weapon shields, power cores, stuff like that. As he's looking for a way, but he is also looking in the way of where the apparent robbery is happening at.
Do you drive closer into Pleasantdale? Because right now you're on the outskirts of it.
Yeah, he'll sort of drive a little closer.
Okay. By here,
just looking like
Go ahead.
Just looking like a normal car just driving.
Sure. At this point, you would notice 2 heat signatures that landed. Maybe you don't. Give me a roll for it, actually. What ability and what skill are you using to look for these heat signatures?
Well, seeing how these are coming from the goggles themselves, I say intelligence.
Okay.
This is a technical nodule thing.
So intelligence and a tech gadget is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your easy on this?
For intelligence?
Yep.
Let me check. Let me see. The easy is 34.
Okay. All right. Let's see what you get here.
What happens if I roll over my high?
You will have to find out.
Okay. I'll roll. Let me roll that shit. I'm going to be sending you a picture like I normally do because I refuse to use that thing.
You're a
Because
monster.
every time I use it, I get screwed over.
You're a monster.
I get screwed over by it. No.
Look at the rolls
No.
we're getting. They're so great.
No. Suavecito, no. I say no. And that's just going to be a 53.
Okay. Which I assume is way over
And,
your high
that-
or your hard.
Yes, my heart's a 46.
Absolutely. As you kind of look, you notice these 2 heat signatures that land just inside the tree line, looking at the robbery. With a hard, you do notice there are multiple heat sources over here. One with a much larger heat source than the others, and one with like 30 of them sitting on his back. But as you just kind of glance, you do get multiple heat sources from way over here as well. Whatever this area of the map is currently unexplored.
Okay, and with his energy aura vision, is he able to see energy weapons, shields, or power cores? What is he start seeing with over there with those guys?
These guys, that's kind of what you got from this gentleman's back. But you would just kind of see these 2 as well are lit up a little bit.
Okay. And does he find a sewer pathway with some X-ray vision? Or tunnel?
There's sewers about. You don't know if they're going to take you exactly where you need to go. In fact, as you kind of look through, it's just quite confusing.
Okay. Can't use that one currently. You monster, Matt. I can't use that one.
No idea what you're talking about.
You definitely don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, yeah, my kid's gonna do some scouting
Okay.
as since I can't use Haunch Crow, it's a guy use Murkrow. As you sort of see him grab his bag as he sort of opens it, and what you're gonna see are these 15 micro-sized Murkrows that sort of just flap out. As to the normal vision eye, they don't really look that different from normal crows. But if you see them really up close, you'll find the difference.
So, real quick to
As
remind
they
you,
sort of just
you get
Yeah.
3 drones, 3 small
Right.
drones at first.
okay.
And you have that
okay, yeah, sorry.
at a tier 2, right?
Yeah,
So you
because
could
these guys are
gain
really
3
micro
more.
size. They are smaller than small.
Right. You
It's the
could gain
thing.
3 more, or combine them to 1 large drone. It's up to you.
Okay.
So 6
Yeah,
small
you know
or
what? I'll
1
just.
big.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, let me
You're
see
right. You're
here.
right. Just reminding you, it's a brand new system, brand new rules.
Okay. It's just gonna be one little Murkrow down.
Okay. So sending out 1 for now.
Yep, as he sort of makes a note of multiple signatures over there, as he sort of lets the Murkrow sort of fly off high into the sky over there in that direction, and sort of seeing the other two weird heat signatures just drop down there, he's making a very high educational guess that these are the other recruits.
Okay. Are you gonna drop your drone right there next to them then?
He's sending that one out to investigate the multiple heat signatures one.
Okay.
That you said that's over there in the other area, not this one.
Oh, this one?
Hmm.
The junkyard looking one, or what direction were you looking for this first one to go?
Yeah, the junkyard, the one that you said that had multiple heat signatures over there.
Okay.
As that one's just started doing a fast recon, gone flying high up in the air, just looking down with its enhanced cybernetic vision.
Okay.
And
Alright.
for Jax, and for the other guys, or should I say my new friends, if I'll meet you. 1 second. I have to go all the way back up to look at my drones, because I have a shit ton of them.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just look at that one as he sort of saying how they all just sort of stealthily got there. He's just going to hit a. He's sort of going to hit a button on his wrist to use some type of cloaking technology. As he's going to go silently up to their position as well to join up.
Okay. And that's you, not you with your 2 more drones, correct?
Yeah, he has 2 other drones in storage that he's not using.
Okay. I'll flip you up, right?
That are in this weird bag.
Yep. Absolutely. As you guys all kind of start to reach there at the same time, fail safe. You you and Night Warden kind of have that moment of like, oh, damn. You guys both kind of meet together at the same time. What do you guys say as once again you guys almost have this near collision but land just in time?
I think do we quick question, kind of above table, do we know of each other? Has that been said? Did I miss that?
Not
Probably know there are
necessarily.
people.
You what you know is you are doing a simulated training exercise, which may or may not have other sidekicks involved.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Yeah, so I think he would, uh, as they arrive at the same time, he would turn to uh, Night Warden and be like, "Hey, this is your first time too?"
It is, but I think this one might be real. Or maybe he was just messing with me. I don't know, but yeah, my first time. Sorry about almost running into you there.
It is all good. It was a good spot.
Are you ready to head in? What is or wait, we don't have any drones flying over by us, do we?
No, you might have heard something zip by as you guys kind of like are chatting, but if you were to look in that
Yeah.
direction, it seems to be gone.
Yeah, you
Okay.
actually see
Yeah,
a
I'll-
black feather fall down. Chimera moment.
And I'll just assume that was a bird.
Yep.
Oh, I turn and I look at Failsafe and I just say, well, I guess it's the two of us. You wanna head in there? I'm not gonna rush
we
in,
can we
but
can tag team it.
I gotta find a vantage point. I can't go running in all willy nilly.
But can my character
And
sort of father talking? I'm sorry,
I was
I'm
gonna
interrupting
I
you
was gonna
guys.
say as they're chatting, yes, Rocket, you would kind of have the moment to pop in.
He sort of uncloaks himself a little bit. Not so much to where everyone can see him, but people up close, like those two up close, can sort of see his outline of
Sure.
his figure. So you two are the other sidekicks, I presume, in this. Presume he's whispering this. Presume.
We
Let
are,
me see here. Simulation.
we are.
Hmm.
So this is a simulation. All right.
Also, Matt, sort of looking at these figures.
Mhm.
With me actually seeing their body heat, can I tell this is not a simulation at all?
The simulations are quite good. They're meant to mimic real life, so in the simulation you would also get that body heat.
Look, I don't know if this is one or not, but we're gonna have to take this very seriously, like it is one. But I should also warn you that next I'll start listing off all the things that you sort of told me. The reason I'm saying this because I cannot remember them very well, Matt.
Sure. What sort of things were you thinking of telling them? Oh, like the heat
Everything
source
he
stuff.
found out in the few
Okay,
minutes
okay.
he
Yeah,
heat source stuff. Heat stuff over there in the junkyard. A lot of stuff on one guy and the other two guys.
Yeah, you notice this first one who seems to be barking out orders to the rest has something on his back, has multiple somethings on his back. The one that just went into the building has some sort of like bigger, heavier, almost bazooka-looking like gun as he runs in, and then the other's just a very normal potential gun energy. But yeah, multiple heat sources off this direction somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I listen to the scat drone over there. I'll see what it sees. But yes.
With that, one of these bank robbers, he like tilts his head over at you guys, and you see him turn and grab someone's shoulders, and he turns around as well. Not the car, not the car, not the car. And you look, and you can easily tell he like sits there and mouths. He goes, "Heroes." And at this point, you hear someone bark out an order. It's loud. It's some sort of pattern form out, and he like steps behind a building. This guy steps behind this car. And yeah, what would you guys like to do now? Now that guns are pointed at you, they haven't fired yet, but what are you guys thinking?
My character with his
I'm
cloaking
thinking-
technology sort of just disappears in the back of the brushes.
Okay, I got cloak on. Ganj, what were you thinking for Night Warden?
So with that device I just got, I used that 3 times, right?
Twice. You were about to use it a third time and decided just
Twice.
to stop. Yep.
Okay. Instead, I am going to reach for my grappling hook launcher, and I'm just gonna launch it into the tree above me and snag a branch and like go up the tree.
Okay. Okay, so going up a tree and failsafe. What are we thinking?
And they've got guns pointed at us, right? Like they know for sure that it's not a
yes,
suspicion. They know we're there.
Yep, as of right now, 2 are pointed at you and are in the open, but like fairly hidden.
Which are the 2 that I can see?
These 2 right now. Everyone else is inside the building. I just didn't leave
Perfect.
enough room.
Can I use my telekinesis and push that car into them and try to pin them against the
Ooh.
wall?
Okay, okay. So, we have a cloaking going on, someone getting a better viewpoint, and then someone attempting to push this forward, this vehicle. Absolutely. Can everyone kind of announce what they're doing, and we all roll this at the same time?
Okay, but I do also want to say that my character is seeing if he can hack into the unique multiple signatures on these guys' body.
Awesome.
So, his
So,
hacking skill, if that's okay with you, man.
yeah, I'll explain kind of how initiative works and how combat, like in combat, works in this game, because it's a little different than what we're used to. Everyone has one action around. It will always go heroes, villains, heroes, villains. You guys all do your stuff at the same time. That way, if one of you fails like an insane amount bad, I kind of narrate the overall score together. So everyone gets one thing they can choose here. So I guess what I'm saying, Rocket can either hide in the shadows, or he can attempt to hack right now.
Could you move back into the bushes and hack? Or that would still be one action?
You can move into the bushes, just you
2
can't
actions.
cloak up. Yeah.
Okay. To do and not to do.
It's a tough one.
Hmm.
But yeah, once you've locked in your action, go ahead and send in your roll, so I can kind of put it all together as it goes.
Okay, sorry guys, I'll go with cloaking. Gotta be a little safe here.
Okay. Okay. So I've got failsafe at an 80. I assume that's above your hard, correct?
Yes, that is.
Okay. Hoofda. That's rough. Night Warden with a 9. This is gonna go not so great.
Oh,
And then what do we get for Rocket?
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind slapping it in so everyone can kind of see it.
I will. Don't worry. Wait, just gotta make sure this is the right one. No. There we go.
Okay. So with all these kind of put together, it's easier for Rocket. Rocket kind of drifts back into it, and is hidden from sight. Failsafe, you grab this car and you shove it this direction, and it hits this first robber. He falls, kind of crashes, this car comes to a... Can I get it to do what I want it to do? Nope. It's going to hold itself still. As it kind of tumbles, this robber's pushed back to the front of the building, and this other robber jumps out of the way and now is in plain sight. I'm going to roll a willpower for this robber. Okay. He kind of hits his head. He rubs it off. He grabs his helmet. He slaps it back on, and he is aimed and ready to fire. He looks a little dazed. He doesn't look great, but he's panic mode now. And of course, Night Warden, you go to find a branch to kind of get an advantage on. And maybe you didn't notice it at first, but now that you're climbing up this tree, these are super new trees. These are recently planted. They have that look adult tree feel. But now that you've grabbed onto one of these branches and it snaps, you end up falling down 6 feet. Kind of just flat on your back, comically not prepared to like hit the ground that quick on the first branch. You have our very first teachable moment. Which is what did Night Warden learn in that moment?
That he needs to at least do a quick assessment of the tree before attempting to climb a tree, because not all trees can handle his weight.
Absolutely. Roll a d4, and you can add that to your overall minus for intellect.
So beautiful. Teaching moments, guys. Teaching moments.
It's a teachable moment. So yeah. Keep all that in mind. Look at that first one. Yep. Subtract that from your intellect.
You said all right. Yeah.
Yep. That becomes a permanent minus in your intellect category. So that won't leave.
Which,
us
don't
at
worry,
the end.
guys. And don't worry, people. This is good for us.
Fail upwards, guys. We're failing upwards. Yeah, it is their turn now. As the two still out there are both going to fire shots at you. We are going to go here and here. That's not doing anything. And here and here. Fail safe. Actually, boy, Night Warden, although failsafe just like slammed a car at somebody, you made the biggest oops-a-daisy. Can you roll me a willpower plus whatever kind of maneuver you have to not get shot? As this goon kind of lines up a shot and bang, 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 bang. Bullets start flying at you.
All right. In an attempt to like do some sort of somersault backwards into the trees to kind of give myself some cover. You said roll for agility.
It's gonna be willpower because you are getting shot here. He rolled high enough.
Or willpower.
Yep. And then just let us know what your normal willpower is.
And my normal willpower is 80.
Okay. You could also add a skill to this, but unfortunately not even a maxed out D10 is going to help you. You take, as you're kind of like somersaulting into the woods, you find a nice place to hide, and that's when you realize right in that gap, right in that movable joint of like your knee pit, there sits lodged a very small caliber bullet. You will have to add +5 to all your skills until the next encounter.
Oh no.
All right.
Okay. As the rest of the villains go, you guys hear this, and it's getting louder and louder, and it's like this warming up sonic sound, and then boom, something explodes inside the bank. We will move over to you guys again. So once again, you guys all kind of explain in order. We'll just go in order of the Discord. So Failsafe, Night Warden, and then Rocket. What one action you guys want to take for this round? So Failsafe, what are we thinking?
I am. So, who can I see right now?
You can still see both of these goons. He's kind of down on a knee. This guy is actually feeling cocky and is like advancing. He even yells back to the rest of the group, ignoring his intercom on his ear. He goes, I got one! Guys, I got one!
I'm going to try to throw that guy into his buddy.
Okay.
Do it.
So using that telekinesis again?
Yes.
Okay. I would definitely call this normal now. It's not quite hard because one guy's wounded, but it is a normal roll.
Let me go ahead and roll it.
Yep. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I broke protocol. Ganja, what is Night Warden doing? He has this small caliber bullet in his leg, not through it. You feel it kind of lodged on something. What is he gonna do?
So it's not like did it penetrate me
A little bit.
or just the armor?
It would be more like a sliver. You got really, really lucky. But yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be annoying for the rest of the night for sure.
All right. I am going to pull out my semi-automatic sidearm
Mhm.
and return fire.
Okay. As you kind of roll over, wincing a little bit with that knee. Okay, and then go ahead and announce what ability and what skill you're going to use to do this.
I am going to use. I'm going to use my agility to be able to get the line of sight up, you know.
Mhm.
And then my weapon skill is a tier 2, which
Perfect.
I know with that. Give me 1 second here.
Yep. But as you look that up real quick, we'll jump to Rocket just to know what Rocket's doing, and then we can all kind of explain what we got going on. Rocket, cloaked in the forest. What would you like to do?
My character still able to see them, their heat signatures and their energy,
Yep.
like stuff. Yeah. He's gonna start hacking all that all that stuff.
Okay. You would have definitely noticed with your visor on the big energy source that did the big explosion in the bank. You've seen it a handful of times in like cannons that are on like alien ships, but in a handgun version. Very interesting, very new.
Yeah, my character's immediately thinking, "Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take that shit the moment when I beat the crap out of these guys."
Okay.
And
So
he's gonna roll to hack into all this stuff.
So these two only have radios on them, so you could hack those radios. The 2 or 3 people inside the bank, you can tell have interesting things about them. Are you thinking guy with big cannon thing, or guy with a lot of stuff on his back?
Question,
Mm-hmm.
Matt.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to do all these things, how much will you increase the ZC for me?
If you want to do both are you thinking all the radios and these 2 guys special things?
Yep. Tell me how much the DC would you make it?
Most definitely a hard.
Yep. Do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll now.
Okay. What is your hard? By
I'm
the way?
My hard? Oh, my hard is a 46.
Okay, and this would be intellect and
Hacking.
okay. All right, with everyone, and real quick before you roll it, what did we get for Night Warden? What did you decide?
So with my weapon skill, I can choose something to go with that, and I'm gonna choose the master skill, which makes all my attacks with my weapon at least normal.
Nice. I love it. Okay. With that, all three of you can go ahead and roll, and let's narrate kind of what happens here.
Bazoinga. Wump.
Womp, he says.
I have to roll it. I have to roll a D6. I forgot that. Sorry.
How dare you forget the 6?
I'm sorry. I didn't remember. I was too excited. I got a really big number.
And then just waiting on failsafe. But essentially, let me know where that lines up. So just make a habit of once you roll to say, hey, that's within this, but didn't exceed this, or that made it between this and is higher than this and this.
I have a 98, which very much which highly succeeds the 46.
Yep. Night Warden, that 62. What is that? Where does that land you?
That does not even do it easy for me.
Okay.
Oh.
My rolls are not very well tonight. I came in this cocky. I told my mentor I had it, and it is not going very well. I mean, that's usually the way it goes. You come in a little cocky, and it doesn't go as well as you expected.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. Just gotta find your mojo.
He came in a little cocky, but you're such a night crawler that the daytime must be messing you up. And then just waiting on failsafe, who might have been interrupted by children, maybe, potentially.
Maybe the little goblins.
The little goblins. With that, I can for sure, before we get failsafes, telekinesing to one person to another. Rocket, you for sure kind of look down at your wrist. You start to type a little bit, and you can see these guys all touching their ears. And then you see one guy running out of the bank, and he just grabs this big, we're gonna call it a boomstick, and he launches it. And I want something to beat that boomstick, actually. This could be important. Boom. And he's able to fling it about that far away. Immediately feels comfortable, and then looks down again, and he goes, oh, shit. And he starts to run away. The other person slowly steps out of the bank, gets past everyone before he takes off his bag and drops it on the ground, and he just looks at you, and his eyes like squint. Not you, but like into the distance. Night Warden, you get our second teachable moment of the night. What's our teachable moment here? What did you learn?
I learned that it is far better to, again, it just further reconfirms what I learned the first time, that it is more valuable to take a second and assess your surroundings. Maybe take a second before firing your shots. A little more
Oh no. What happened? You heard that, Matt?
Yes.
Sorry about that. I just don't know how that happened, but somehow I got muted.
No, you're good.
So, as I was stating, just further confirms what I learned earlier. Take that extra minute, maybe take a second before firing the shots. It's far greater to take just a couple of seconds than it is to just continuously keep failing.
Sure. And as you kind of, your finger just kind of quivers as bullets do land like right in front of these guys as all that action happens, but then end up spraying that building directly in front of you. You just kind of look down, you're like, and you have that moment of like, come on. You can add a permanent D4 to minus in agility, since that's maybe what you were using.
Imagine if it
And
was
then,
a
quick
fail.
question.
Yep.
Quick
Smart
question
guy.
on those from the bullets. Is that still +5 on all stats?
Yes. So right now you should have a 5 in all
Okay.
your plus categories.
Okay.
And the 4
Another
was
4.
in
Nice. Agility.
agility. All right.
Yep.
Okay, but like once that a bullet is finally over with, like he gets it out, he can like minus all of his base stats, and they'll be the newer, better versions. Yeah.
Yes. His minuses stay forever. Essentially, that minus category we should never change. The teachable moments are with you forever. The pluses will go away once you get a bit of a rest. If that makes sense. Does that answer your correct question there, Cole?
Yeah.
Okay. Now I do know what failsafe was going to do, unless Josh. Oh, Josh, it looks like you're back.
His turn. The savior.
Let's get that
Hello?
roll for your telekinesis there, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yep, I can hear you.
Okay.
Did you, by chance, hear... Ooh, okay. Our third teachable moment.
Dear
Did you
God.
hear how everything went there, Josh? How, like, all the events have played out so far?
Yeah, it was going in and out, but I caught most of it.
Okay. So you go to fling Robber... there he is. Robber C into a... What's your teachable moment here? What's the thing you're gonna take away from as you kind of pick this guy up, and you go to fling him and just drag his feet, and you, like Skyrim, getting stuck on like the counter and losing your grab, he just kind of falls to the ground. What do you learn from this moment?
And I think he learns to concentrate more, not get distracted.
Okay, all right. And you were using intellect, I think. Is that correct? For your
Correct.
telekinesis?
Yes.
Go ahead and do a D4 for your teachable moment, and you can put that into your permanent minus category there. You guys are about to get a barrage of willpower saves. I'm essentially going to send this for all of you. Okay.
Me?
They are blindly firing into the woods. Unfortunately, they're Cole, so they are upset. They're not sure what's happening. They can see two of you, and the bullets are going to start flying.
Do I at least get disadvantage rolls for me?
Essentially, Cole, it's going to be a hard to hit you. So everyone, give me a willpower. You two, let me know if you guys succeed. Sorry, so flip that. Cole, let me know if you succeed in easy willpower, and the other two, let me know if you succeed a normal willpower.
Nice.
As okay, looking at these rolls. Hoovda. Okay. So I've got a 39, I see. Another 39. That's awesome. And then a 1. Okay. Okay. So, first off, let's go Rocket. Rocket, did you succeed in easy?
Yep. My easy for me is a 51,
Okay.
and I just passed one above my normal. One above.
Okay. And then Failsafe, and Night Warden. Did you guys succeed a normal?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. As bullets kind of fly in your direction, Rocket, as you just kind of bend down and make yourself small, you just feel them boom, 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 as they kind of just go right over your helmet. The other two, who are prominently kind of in front, you guys both, they land and like penetrate, but it's more like beanbag pellets as they kind of hit and hurt, but you know they didn't quite make it all the way through to your skin. Night Warden, you are at your second additional 5. So add 5 more to your plus category, and then Failsafe, add 5 more to your plus category. From the top window seal, you see someone get flung out, crash onto the car below, and you can tell this person is hurting. They're on the ground, they've dropped their guns, their helmets have fallen off, and they're just rolling on the ground. You have a feeling as a group, Robber D is out of commission. So you have Z, C, B, and A left.
And question, can you give us any reason why he did that?
Looking into the top windowsill area, you see a very large man, and he's looking down, and he kind of squints over at you guys, and then he gets out his glasses, and you see him like put his fists up in the air and goes, "Ah!" Not quite sure exactly what happened, but there is a very large man inside the bank.
Does it look like a gator man? Dun-dun-dun.
There's no way of knowing for sure. But before your guys' round starts, there is a massive explosion over here from the boomstick, which explodes this car into the side of the building, which does actually help you out because it takes out Robber B, as he is plastered into the side of the building. Robber A panics, and he is immediately out of sight. Robber Z, you see a bunch of electricity is coming from the ground where he put his bag down, which I will give you a verification of where that is.
Oh boy.
And actually what you see is a very large gateway open up. As he turns around and looks at everyone else, he says something quietly and heads towards it. But you guys all get one more turn. We will jump back to Discord initiative, which is once again, so everyone's kind of ready to go. Failsafe, Night Warden, and Rocket. So Failsafe, as you look, and this robber is stepping towards some sort of gateway that's opened up in front of him, what would you like to do?
On that
On that gateway, is there some type of device that I can see, or is it just a gateway? It just looks like a portal.
Yeah, it's about a dozen little balls that are on the ground that all form up to make like a bigger door. Almost about the size of a double door, but it's like a singular entity.
Um, yeah, I think I will just try to keep him from going into that. So I'll just try to throw him back into the building.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, Go ahead and lock that in. Don't forget you now have a +5 as well. Night Warden, what are you doing?
I would like to, seeing as I haven't had very much luck before, I am going, and most everybody else is gone. I'm going to run up as close as I can get to him and try to fire at him.
Yeah, kind of sidestepping this portal, you can look right at him. You can see Robert Z and C. Okay. So what two skills would you like to use again for firing your weapon?
I would like to use my agility and my weapon skills.
Okay. And then moving on to Rocket. Rocket, what would you like to do?
After sort of being able to, after last turn, hack into their systems and equipment, he's sort of looking at this device that he sort of is already hacked, and then he's going to try to deactivate it.
Okay. So yeah, you get the sense you were kind of in there like flicking buttons around like on your device, and that is what activated it. So you know you can activate it. So yeah, there's a good chance you can deactivate it. So yeah, with everyone's roles locked in, let's go ahead and roll them and let's see how we do.
Hmm? Oh my god.
Okay, so I've got a 31, I've got a 50,
Yep.
and Rocket, what do we got?
Let me see. Dear God. Hey, first off, that's a 100, and plus a 5, that's 105 or 105.
Okay,
You know, I never rolled a 100 in my life.
that's pretty wild.
Mhm.
You are easily able to shut that down. So as Night Warden kind of creeps around the edge, he's looking to get that edge before that disappears, giving him a much easier shot. And then Failsafe, obviously looking to telekinesis him. Do either of you guys succeed in an easy there?
No.
It's a failure.
Okay. So once again, take your teachable moment here. However you assume to take this. But yeah, you roll. Make sure you roll your d4s. As the portal disappears, Robert Z looks more upset than anything. And he will have an easy shot at Night Warden. And Robert C is immediately running down the alleyway.
Coward.
Okay. So I see those teachable moments. Night Warden, give me a willpower. It would be, it's easy for him. It's going to be at normal for you. as this robber kind of pulls out a small hand gun and he just fires it. Does that succeed within your normal?
It does not.
Oh boy. Night Warden having a rough first go, but so close. What is your normal? That's got to be super close.
Actually, my normal is currently 87.
Oh, okay. As the singular shot boom, hits you, and you're like, that's fine. You hit me right, and then boom, boom, boom. They all seem to hit that same spot before they start to like spread apart. And the last couple shots, you're like, it's fine. They didn't like blow up my armor. You look down, and there's blood starting to pool out. You've had a couple failures now. These teachable moments kind of click in. There's a sound in your ear, and it's kind of staticky before it kind of clicks in and goes, hey, it's fine. You've got this. Remember your training. He's by himself now. There's 3 of you. Communicate. Stop doing this by yourself. Is there anything you say to the earpiece in your ear there, Night Warden?
I say, I've never really worked with a team, but I'll try.
And with that, we will move to failsafe. We are back to the top of the order. What are you thinking? As Night Warden has like approached, he's up within like combat range. You aren't sure where Rocket is, but you are like within sprinting and like clothesline distance, just so you know, of this last remaining robber. What does failsafe do?
Wasn't there one that tried to run away?
The 2 of them have run now. Yeah.
Okay, and there's no chance of catching them.
You're just not sure. But just like your sight, your line of sight, they are somewhere else.
So I would like to kind of try to start moving in the direction of the other side of the buildings. To kind of flank them on the other side from the direction they ran, kind of parallel with them. Yeah, that way. Yeah, I don't know how you do movement, like how far I can move, but
if movement, you can like move a fair distance, like your character plus like so much feet, so I will always give you pretty good movement.
Is an action, or do you
movement's free, but to like jump over something and like start sprinting further would be your action.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna start making my way that direction, but I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna try to telekinesis guy. And I'm going to kind of throw him into Night Warden to kind of set him up for a combo.
Absolutely. Night Warden, you're getting closer. Actually, it goes failsafe. Cole. Where'd your character go? He's so hidden I can't even see him anymore. What does Rocket do as he sees failsafe kind of creep up to get a more adjustable angle?
Mm-hmm. With his thermal vision, is he able to see the guys that are running away through the buildings?
You could see little blips. It's probably more or less just like the clicking of their guns on their hips.
Mm-hmm. But he's still able to see the thermal heat of their bodies radiating.
Yeah. In fact, just so you know, this dude has been running for a long time. He is trying to get into this car at the moment. This guy is maybe about halfway there.
Okay. Matt,
Yes.
I think it's time I finally did some Yondu shit.
It could be time to do
Time.
some Yondu shit.
Yep. Okay. He's gonna try and take all of these guys out in a Yondu-like fashion with his arrow.
Okay. You shoot off
As
one
he
of
sort of just-
your drones in.
Yes, as he sort of just takes out of his weird bag contraption this arrow. Very long, like a very small, short spear. As he just starts whistling, as the thing just sort of lights up, floating. Almost like a parlor trick. Till the whistling tightens. As the thing sort of, it's like it loads up. As he sort of just does another whistle as it blasts off at accelerating speeds.
Are you
As-
aiming over here at Robber Z or Robber A first? Or C?
He's more or less doing it at all of them as here's what he's gonna try to do, at least. As you know about Yondu, he's able to really he did that thing in the scene in the security room with Rocket, and sort of let that thing sort of fly through the ship, seeing everything through the
Right.
cameras, allowing him to actually do that. Thanks
Right.
to these visors of mine, he's able to do that in real time. He's able to lock onto all of his targets as he lets the whistle sort of just fly, aka the arrow.
So as of right now, I'm gonna take initiative just based off how you roll, so I know how far it goes. So are you looking to go to Robber Z first, or are you looking to hit Robber A or C? Like, what direction do you start?
It starts at Robert Z, then it goes to Robert after him, thanks to
C,
the other
okay.
Robert going straight into the car.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that will be a hard, and I say even with a hard, it's probably going to go around Night Warden, and then the best you can do is get to C at the moment. So around Warden, Z, then C. Okay.
So I can do Z, next to Z, then next it's already on its way to number. The guy
C.
going to the car. Yeah.
Yeah. So the eventual goal, it wouldn't be this round, but next round would be able to hit A.
Okay. That's very nice because I like this thing already. I'm rolling.
So, and then with that, let's jump over to Night Warden. Night Warden, you look up, and this guy is cocking back his gun and getting ready to fire again. What would you like to do?
Seeing as nothing else has really worked for me so far tonight, and I've already closed this distance, I am going to just attempt to just straight up spear this guy onto the ground, and in an attempt to like disarm him, because he shot me now. Now I'm bleeding. Like I almost just get really, really angry, and I just straight charge at him and attempt to take him down.
So we're having our first kind of team up moment here, with the telekinetic pole and then you going for a spear. Although you don't know it, like as you kind of approach, you notice he is like right here at your shoulder already when you're like picking up height. So what you get to do here, you get to add a. It's funny because it's actually one of the things that failsafe gets just naturally, but because you're teaming up, it's the same dice. But there was this training failsafe that you can add on to a skill that you fail. but it's like one of these crucial moments, so I kind of kept it secret from you until now. So you two go ahead and do your roll, but the training you did with Lucky was a bit of a luck kind of situation where you felt things around you. You can add a d20 one time at each scene.
Nice.
All right. So with this tackle, I don't think I'm really using any skill set with that.
Okay.
Yeah, no. So I'm just gonna roll straight for my strength. Woo. Yeah, I guess that would be strength.
Yep. Is there anything that can help you, like, do you have any tech? I don't have your character sheet pulled up, but use the stretch of imagination.
Yep. Let me take a look here real quick. Yeah, so one thing I have in my inventory, like right before I go to tackle him, just to distract him, I take out a smoke pellet and I throw it right in his face.
Gotcha. So there's your tech gadget. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and give us that roll.
Tech gadget, 6. There we go.
Well, hot damn. We'll start with failsafe.
Finally.
Failsafe, you kind of lift this guy off the ground, and as you like are getting him, kind of pulling him closer, you can't quite pull him closer, but you luckily have him off the ground. Out of game in football, there's just like this hidden cheat code to make a tackle look really, really good, which is you ask your partner to do a little hop in tackling drills, and it makes it look phenomenal. Essentially, failsafe. What happened here is nice. Add that on to what you feel is appropriate here. Your telekinesis didn't pull him, but it gave Night Warden an extra little umph as he goes to make this tackle. Night Warden, you kind of pick this guy up and you have him up in one arm. Your other arm kind of like waggles as you're holding yourself steady. And as you send this guy into the ground, it's a massive ripple effect. And then you hear this whoop, kind of fly past your ear as this guy's ribs crack. You hear his and then you just hear a ripping sound as something flies past you guys. You are on top of him on the ground, and he seems to be just like breathing heavily. With that,
As you will notice, a very I'm sorry that I'm interrupting you, Matt. You would notice a very surgical like hole that sort of just appears, sort of smoking.
As it flies past Robber Z and lands in the Achilles of Robber C. As of right now,
yeah,
you guys are out of combat. You guys can do or say whatever you want to say. But Robber Z is just kind of coughing up. Fuck you. Who in the fuck are you?
I'm Night Warden. And I'll turn and I look at failsafe, and I just say, thanks for the assist.
Oh, no problem. He had that one coming.
And I don't know what you threw. As I turn and I look back at Rocket, and I was like,
There's an
But we
empty
needed
forest back there somewhere. But you do see like a path that whatever flew, hinting that something's hiding back there.
Yeah, so I just hollered back like into the empty forest. I don't know where you are, but whatever that was, we needed it. As I'm just kind of like almost wincing a little bit from this bullet in my side. And since we're out of combat, I would like to, in my inventory, I have an emergency trauma med kit that I'd
Yep.
like to pull out and go ahead and use to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. It will be tricky since you have this guy. He's not like out for the count, but you're on top of him. He's wounded. He knows when he's beat. So you would maybe need someone to help you, either hold this guy down or whatnot, just so you're aware. But that is a thing you can do.
So what they basically see is me struggling to try and like get this worked on me while I'm sitting on him and making sure he doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah. As you try to like flop this thing open, it's like a really fancy briefcase, and you're like trying to, and you're kind of struggling to get it open. Does anyone go and assist? At this point, you do hear a final foomp, and it's more of a metallic this time. And this guy just starts screaming, goes, "My hand! Why my hand? That was my good one! I can't write with my other hand!"
My character is still sort of looking through the visors. Seeing the guy still not down for the count, he does a sharp whistle as the thing just sort of does a quick turnaround to this guy's chest, hitting something not incredibly vital, but something to where it hurts too much to move after that.
Right.
As it sort of flies through the air, going back to the other guy that hit in the Achilles knee. In Achilles, it sort of hits him in the same area like the other guy. As you sort of see this weird, glowing, red greenish light trail sort of appear as it sort of goes back into the forest area.
Robert C is like holding his leg. He goes, "Damn it! One more job, huh?" And Robert A, his hand is fully stuck to the door, which he had his hand on. Failsafe, what would you like to do in this moment? Yeah, go ahead.
He already helped him with the restraining, correct?
Yeah. We now see that Robert Z is like fully pinned to the ground in this arrow.
Can I just fly up in the air and reassess everything?
Yeah, absolutely. As you kind of fly up, you do see Robert C is fully just sitting, like slumped, like not dead, but just sad, just really, really sad. Like the sorrow's hitting him. You see Robert A has an arrow that is like through his hand and through the door handle of this car, and he's like holding it and he's debating. He's like, pull it out, leave it in, pull it out, leave it in.
The arrow is sort of gone and sort of returned to the.
Oh, you're right.
To him, it's sort of just what. Yeah. As I said, it pierces through the hand as it goes flying back out. Does a quick turnaround, hit this guy somewhere in the chest where he starts coughing up blood, just enough to not enough to kill him, just more enough to paralyze him with pain of moving.
Oh,
as he does it to the other guy too.
I might have misheard you. Were you talking, Cole, about Robert A or the one that Night Warden was holding down?
Robert A and Robert C, as I hit one in the Achilles knee, the other in the hand. Those two are getting the same chest treatment as Robert Z.
I got you. So let me reframe this failsafe before you take your action. Night Warden is still holding this guy down, trying to open up his very small briefcase, medkit type thing. If you do fly up still, you would see Robert C in a fairly incapacitated. With that information, what would you like to do?
Yeah, so if Night Warden's not getting any help, I'll help him out.
Okay. Would you like to help him with the med kit or just holding this guy down?
Yeah, I think I'll just like press him into the ground, holding him
Okay.
still.
As you kind of hold him down, this robber looks up and he goes, you guys are just supposed to be a small town. What are you guys even doing here?
We're stopping you. That's what we're doing here.
A handful of sidekicks? This was supposed to be an easy job. Wait, don't you hang out with that?
Well, maybe we're not just sidekicks.
And he turns and looks at you, failsafe. Nightwarden, you're able to pop this thing open, and a little bit of like cold mist kind of flows out of it as there's a vial there. You take that, kind of stab it in, and you can feel that wound heal up. You can take out your pluses for the night. You are back to no negative
all your
effects.
And keep all those minuses you got.
Yeah,
Delectable.
don't lose your minuses. Fail safe.
No.
I see you have a roll there. What was that roll for?
I thought did I need to roll to help him?
Oh no, you got him pinned down. He's pretty well taken care of.
Okay.
But I'm curious. Let's not waste that high roll.
Wasted a good roll.
No. Let's hold on to it. Is there something you would like to use that for?
I don't really see anything else going on right now because it looks like they're all down. Is there still the guy in the window?
Oh yeah.
Oh right, guy in the window.
There's a big guy, and he sticks his head out his window, and he goes, "They're here! I'm so excited!"
Does he look like a bad guy?
He is dressed to the nines. He couldn't be more happy. There was a big smile on his face. He looks like the human version of a hippo, maybe at this point. He still has like a human shape, but like all the ripples are in the right spots. As he sticks his head out out the window, he goes, "Wait! No one move! I'll be right down." And you just hear this building creak and like whine as you see this. You assume this big guy's running down these stairs. I have not found my perfect mini for him yet, so we are going to use this chess piece. Oh god, this is the closest one that would be just right. As he makes his way out of the bank, he turns and looks at all of you. Failsafe, hold on to that roll. I'll let you use that. I will never waste a good roll in this game. As this bigger gentleman in his suit and tie looks and goes, "I'm so happy you guys made it. I put in my request so long ago." And he looks at you guys, waiting, like his energy is insane. Like he's waiting for this like proper moment of happiness.
Well, while everyone's sort of doing all that, my character would be still, for some reason, not going on a cloak for some reason. He might have just forgot about it, or he's just really comfortable in that form. But he's now sort of, while looking through the way he sort of hacked all through these things, he's sort of trying to look into their origin and functions.
Ooh, okay. Give me an intelligence plus hacking. Let's think about that. But we will jump to failsafe and Nightwarden as this massive creature looks at you guys with like a big meaty smile. Do you guys say anything to him?
Yeah, I say, well, we are here now, but what did you request us for?
Oh, certainly you guys know. Our new team. Pleasantdale has never had a superhero besides the Heifer. And he winks at you guys. And it's time we had a team.
Are you the Heifer?
He looks at you. Do you want to use that roll, or do you want to hold on to it?
I'll hold on to it.
Here's,
Okay.
Do we know who? Have we heard of the heifer before?
Oh yeah, that's a really really old hero. Like his film reels are like that classic Charlie Chaplin, no sound, just music that someone's playing on an accordion in the back of the room. And it's like classic, like pow, boom, slam. And the heifer's he does this all with a big smile. Rocket, I see your roll. I'll get to it here in a minute. But as this individual looks at you guys, he goes, this wasn't even a test. This just happened to happen today. And he looks at you and goes, me? The heifer? No. He was much too handsome. I should introduce myself. I'm Mayor Township. Trevor Township. And he puts out just about the biggest hand you've ever seen towards both of you guys for a handshake.
I'll reach out and as dwarfed as my hand is inside his hand, I'm gonna give him the best handshake I can and say it's a pleasure to meet you. I didn't know we were coming here to set up a team, but well, we are here now.
He grabs it with like the most stage actory like grip. Like he once your hand is like within his permanent grab, you're assuming this is gonna break all of your knuckles, and it's gentle and soft. It just looks really tough, and he pulls back and goes, "Oh, quite the grip, young man. As far as permanent team, I assume they told you. If they didn't, I'm so sorry. The heroes, the humanity heroes, they make their own choices sometimes."
I see that.
Mm.
Well, at least we're here now, and we got these guys stopped.
Yeah, and you guys came at the perfect time. Like I said, not set up at all. This just happened. I was just making a withdrawal for the city, being the mayor and all. I would love to show you the place. It used to be the heifer's old place, and they've kind of upgraded since. And the heifer left a handful of notes, and he reaches into his pocket. He goes, and he finally pulls it out of like the fourth pocket. I'd love to take you over there. I have the key. I did ask for 3, and I only see you 2. Was there a third?
Somewhere around here, I think there is. Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Okay, fine. You guys are sort of going to hear this weird little type of little clang that starts on the ground. As you sort of see this figure sort of rises out with spider legs. I think he has 8 of them, if I'm not mistakenly wrong. Let me check. 8 of this stuff. Yep, he has 8 of them. He's using, let me see. He's using 4 of them for literally walking, keeping his legs off the ground. As he sort of tapping a digital tablet on his own arm. I'm here. As he sort of decloaks.
Wonderful. All 3. I've talked to other mayors, and they said it's been difficult to get as many heroes as they asked for, but clearly Pleasantdale. Sorry about that. totally different place. That's not Iowa. That's Nebraska. But Pleasantdale is in need of some. And you see him hesitate for a minute, and he like takes stock of all of you, and he goes, are you guys? I don't mean to sound offensive. All sidekicks? Now that I look at you, I think I've recognized you. And he looks at Failsafe and he goes, you hang out with that lucky guy. Are you a hero now?
Oh, I have no idea, but that lucky guy's is awesome.
He looks at you fairly confused. He looks over at Night Warden and he goes, aren't you Iron Strides? I don't want to sound you're young is all.
I am. I was his mentee. Am his mentee. I'm not sure. This is the first time I've gone into battle without him, and I don't know. I think we are heroes now. Sidekicks always work with a main hero, and I mean, a sidekick can't have a sidekick. I think we are your heroes.
And he looks over at Rocket and he goes, where's your cat? Jackson. Oh, he's one of my favorites. He sent you here.
Yes. As he's still tapping away.
It's
He did.
It's at that moment. Heifer looks first, which is, I didn't say Heifer. The mayor looks up first towards the sky, and he gets a big smile on his face before you guys hear this ripple of jet-like speed land right in between all of you. The leader of the most prominent team, the leader of the Humanity Heroes, lands in front of you. Atlas Ward looks at everyone, and he is shining. He looks like someone has already brushed him perfectly. Someone's already done his makeup just right. His hair has been pushed up just to the right amount of crazy, but not too aggressive. His shirt has been polished. His suit is pressed, and he looks at all of you. You all have shown exceptional, I say exceptional work as sidekicks. Your mentors are impressed. I would love to be the first to say welcome, our latest team of heroes, to your new city of Pleasantdale. All of Iowa is excited to have you here. I'm excited to welcome the latest team, which of course, all of you of different groups and mentors, and you all could be anything. No one knows what you could be. No one knows the potential you have. What is it you want the world to start calling you three? And he kind of looks at all three of you with like a big cheesy movie star smile. I assume
My character starts searching up random names.
I assume all three of you kind of look at each other and kind of have this like collaborative moment. Would anyone care to if we could, Josh, if you're here, could we maybe potentially do it all three at the same time?
Yep.
As you guys all kind of have
almost
this
got the
moment. What was that? Sorry.
Yeah, as my character just sort of rolls the some digital type, seems like a gotcha, like a casino thing. So it rolls as the letters keep going on till they spell out the name of what we're going to be called. And it goes with a ding, 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 ding.
Night Warden, as you kind of search inside of you, what kind of facial expressions do you break out at this moment?
A bit of like confusion, deep insight kind of look, and then like just this look of like, aha. So like just like a brightened up face, like it just clicked.
Sure. And of course, failsafe. As these two are thinking, you hear this little voice in your ear, and it goes, "First thing that comes to your mind. Don't think any further into it. Come on, first thing." On 3, which is a virtual 3, could be different for everyone. With the mayor township, with Atlas, they're kind of looking at you all with big smiles on their face, practice smiles. On 3, if you guys could say your name. 1, 2, 3.
The
Wild card.
Wild cards.
I want you all to know it sounded just like that. As Atlas...
yeah. We're doing little cutscene things like
we shouted out at the same time, but we like talk over each other because we're all shouting it at the same time, but not in unison. So like we all cancel out each other's words, and you can't make sense of what we said.
Right.
Yeah.
Atlas kind of looks around with his big practice smile. All of you, everyone, give me a just straight presence at hard.
Ugh. I hate presents. Ew.
This could be Rocket's second fail of the night.
I had 0 fails this entire time.
I thought you had one right at the very beginning, like before the game, but I could have been wrong.
No. I was golden. I'm golden boy today. I don't know why though. But yeah, it doesn't even matter with this one. And 81 doesn't clear my hardest for presents as there's nothing put in there.
You see Atlas kind of smile at everyone, and he like waits for a second. He goes, "Ah, yes, the wild cards. I couldn't be more excited to welcome you all to Pleasantdale, Iowa, a town." And he puts his hand on the mayor and he goes, "That desperately needed you. That once had a hero and now has 3. Wildcards, we expect a lot from you. You are now all heroes." As the scene kind of pans away, as he looks off into this big building just outside of town, just still seen, and he looks, he goes, "Siren is there. She'll be waiting for you. She knows who you are. She knows what you're doing here, and she knows that is now your headquarters. Wildcard, we expect a lot of great things from you, and Siren will push you, but remember, she's here to help." As we get a big zoom out on Pleasantdale, your guys' HQ is off here into the distance. Atlas picks up all the other robbers. He has them over his shoulders and he takes off. And the mayor just looks at all of you. He goes, "Can I tell you all a secret?"
Go ahead.
I was once a hero. A much older golden age, maybe silver, if you want to call it that. I was the heifer.
I
I
knew
knew
it.
Oh,
Are you
I
immortal
knew
or
you were
something?
the heifer.
oh,
Are you a weird type of immortality?
oh, no, no. I signed up for an experiment in my late teens. And they cross genetically changed my human DNA with that of a bull, and I became quite large. And I've protected this town for 70 years, and it's time that I put that to rest and let a younger generation of heroes take up the mantle. And I'll be honest, I'm tired. So if you need any help, I'm here, but I would rather just do mayor things, if that's okay.
You spent 70
You
years protecting a single town. You deserve a little break. Or a big
Thank you.
one.
Thank you.
we got it from here.
If you need any help
And
with Siren or the headquarters, I did build it with my own two. And he looks at his hands and he kind of like slowly moves them, and you can see all fingers move in unison as if he's like using some sort of illusion. And he goes, "Well, with my hooves, it was hard. But please don't tell anyone I'm the heifer."
Your secret's safe with us.
Thank you.
my character just does the silent motion with his, like the zipper motion with his mouth.
Okay. And with that, our heroes and the mayor, who formerly was the heifer, make their way over to their new headquarters, a bright, shiny,
No.
much out of place building in the small farming town of Pleasantdale, Iowa. And the heifer
Matt.
looks up at it. Yes.
My 96 roll.
I remember what that was for. I definitely remember what that was for.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm just gonna tell you to be safe.
Yeah. I definitely forgot.
This 96 roll was a hacker check for all the alien devices, trying to figure out their origin and their abilities.
That's right. Oh boy, I'll message that to you only because I want to keep it pretty suspenseful for now.
Okay, and what does my Murkrow drone see? I just sort of been over there at the
It's been over
junkyard.
there for a while. I'll also message you that.
Thank you.
But you guys kind of look at this big building, which looks so out of place in this small little town of Iowa. Bigger than a town, smaller than a city. And he clicks a little garage door button, and the doors open up. And that is where we'll leave you for tonight, as the wild cards get to see their headquarters for the first time. Yeah, and that is an Untitled Superhero Game's first ever episodes. There are things that will be fixed at some point. There are things that will be changed at some point. But for an intro, I hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys had a little bit of creativity to make your own fun.
I did.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I did Yandu shit.
That last roll we
I'm happy
did,
as hell.
what was the presence roll, what was that for?
Unfortunately, no one passed that. That was
Okay.
essentially like a you could learn a secret. You could see a thing about this person, but unfortunately no one passed, so it kind of went unscathed. It to you guys it probably felt like the willies, and then it went away.
All right.
Okay. When we ever get another check
Well,
like that again, I'm gonna
could
try to
you
make sure I
could
can
you
use
let
my
me use
intelligence.
that better roll that I wasn't gonna go to waste?
Oh, I forgot about the better roll. Fail safe.
Oh,
We
Which was
better
an
use that.
88 on a
Yeah.
74.
Yeah.
Oh my
Did I
god!
just get lucky?
Hey,
lucky just, or
hey,
yeah,
fail
you just
safe.
got lucky.
Bastards!
I will shoot you a private message about it.
Oh my
Sounds good.
god! Damn!
Okay. Absolutely.
He's the only one that noticed it, so yeah, that worked.
Yeah. I forgot all about, and that's why you keep your GM on their toes. If they say here's a grenade, use it whenever you want to, you better use it. Yeah. Josh, I can't wait to message
You
you
also
that.
told me I had a mini nuke that I can use at any point.
I did say that. I
I
said
have a-
mini nuke, use it whenever you want to, and at the end of that conversation I said, hey, this is a dream. No chance I gave you a mini nuke. I think. I also started driving a spaghetti motorcycle, so
What?
yeah,
Nah,
it was
I
nuts.
didn't even get to use my coughing bomb yet.
But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If this is your first time listening, totally custom system. I'm gonna do a video at some point explaining how everything works. It can be a little tricky till you understand it. But once again, thank you all for listening to an Untitled Superhero Game, USG, if you will. Going from top to bottom in Discord. Josh, anything you want to tell the universe that could be listening in?
Um, stay classy, Pleasantville.
That's right. Stay classy, Pleasantville. Ganja, anything you would like to tell the universe?
Just that I had a lot of fun, and if you don't play tabletop RPGs, you should definitely check it out. It's a whole lot of fun.
Do it.
And Cole, anything you would like to say?
Just a few words. I am a hacking god.
And with that, we appreciate it. Have a great rest of your weekend. See ya. Bye.